It is no longer news that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has fixed September 19, 2020 for the Edo State governorship election. As the date is drawing closer, the political tension in the state has continued to rise. Campaigns, which are supposed to be mechanism to reach out to the masses and share a party or candidate ideology with the people, have been turned to means to ridicule the opponents and say all manner of things against them. Following the emergence of Governor Godwin Obaseki as the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the attack on opponents have taken a whole new dimension as both parties have been involved in alleging allegations against the other. With Pastor Sageze Iyamu as the anointed candidate of the APC, who is at this point enjoying the support of Adams Ushomole, it is important that he understands that Governor Godwin Obaseki, who is now at the center of attacks by the APC and Ushomole in the state, was once an anointed candidate that enjoyed similar support sometime in 2016. Pastor Sageze Iyamu's adoption by Ushomole could be a sign that the APC candidate is willing to abide by the rules of his political godfather, Adams Ushomole. Getting into power through a political godfather may not be for the best interest of the state. Therefore, if Pastor Sageze Iyamu truly cares about the welfare of the citizens of Edo State, he should step down from the governorship race. This is not to say he cannot govern that state, but to eliminate the belief of an attempt to install godfatherism in the state. Recently, the PDP had accused APC of attempting to replicate the same godfatherism that they operate in Lagos in the state. This is a clear indication that the party is already seeing Sageze Iyamu as a representative of an interested party in the affairs of the state. Therefore, as a pastor and one who claims to have the interests of the people or Edo people at heart, Pastor Sageze Iyamu should step down to exonerate himself from these allegations. When he has done this, he can now come back on his own during the next election without being handicapped by an individual. Oh my God, who is writing this article? Okay, it's from a Rita Wright. Okay, writing this article. Okay, oh, just like that. I think when people hear this, they'll say this person is joking, that this writer is really joking to step down because it's not to see it as a being sponsored or being anointed by a godfather. Of course, that is just the way people are saying it. There's no doubt about that. But for him to now step down, that is not possible. Politicians will step down. No, it's not going to step down. That is a fact. He's not going to step down because no matter what anybody says, Iyamu will tell you that he has nothing to do with Oshomole. And for the fact that even some of the APC people, even at the center, has been saying that Oshomole is even the face of the Edo APC election, that he should allow the man to be. But they will still be telling you that no, there is nothing of such, that himself, Iyamu has come out to say himself is the face of the party, that is not Oshomole. But everywhere they go for campaign, it's Oshomole that usually talk the same way he did in 2016. Well, the man will still go out and test the popularity. But one thing I believe is that, from the records, we have seen that Iyamu, without anybody, without Oshomole, without anybody, he can get through. He can make his way through and get it right, because in the last election he was able to pull through even without Oshomole. So, well, maybe he feels that with Oshomole now he will be able to do better. They have their own way of calculating. Some people will be doing their own permutations. They have their plans, because all of these things that everybody has been saying, it's not as if they are not aware of it. They are aware of it, but they still have their own way of going about the whole thing. But for you to now say that Iyamu should stay down, it's not going to happen. It will never happen. Even when we hear a lot of things concerning all these our politicians, maybe they are being alleged of committing one crime or the other. If it were to be in other crime, they would just resign. Nigeria, resign. That waiting who die? No, all of them, they would die there. Resign for what? They will not resign. Not talk of election that he has not even. They've even gone far. So there's no way. But that is just the way. We can't agree less with the writer, but I just believe that it is not possible. It is not enough for him to step down, because you don't even know the plans he has. He might just be playing along with Oshomole. When by the time he gets there, the only person that will get hurt the more is even Oshomole, because Iyamu, from my own, from the look of things, from the way I see things, Iyamu cannot even be pocketed. It can't be pocketed. That's just the way it is. It can't be pocketed, because if really he wants, he knows he has the interest of the people at heart. If he wins, I'm very sure, to a very large extent, these people can't really vouch for them, but he will not want to be pocketed, because he already knows the kind of person Oshomole is. So Oshomole will be the one to lose out. If Ezeyamu wins, Oshomole will lose. If Obaseki wins, Oshomole will still lose, because they already know his antics and all these tactics that he's just putting up. Unless if Ezeyamu is not, he does not have the interest of the people at heart. A lot of people are calling him fake pastors and all of that. That is not even, it's neither here nor there. But if really he has if he has the fear of God, and he has the interest of the people at heart, if he gets there, he will want to do the bidding of the people. That is just the way I see it. But for him to step down, no, it's not going to happen. It will never happen. It will succumb to such. So you should come back. No, this is a wishful thinking for anybody to think that Iyamu will not step down. Step down for what? He won't step down. They will continue like that. But let everybody go there. Let them go to the field and test their popularity and see what the masses have for them, what the masses has got for them. So this is the time to put up a lot of things. That the man is just doing everything just to get the heart of the people. Even Obaseki is trying his best to win the heart of the people. Recently, we saw, was it not yesterday? Yes, yesterday or some days back, when Iyamu dressed in, imam attire, and everybody was talking, why must he do this? Why must he do this? They would just want to do everything to get the mind of the people, or to buy the mind of the people. But one thing is that this whole thing is very simple. It's just that greed, and a lot of vested interest. Because by the time you have people who are campaigning for you, who are spending money to get you there, once you get there, you can't even do much. But the problem is that the office of the citizen is the highest office in the whole world. But in our country, we don't even know it. We don't know it, because these people just believe that without all these big wigs, they can't get it. Because at the end of the day, for the fact that they see at their own, or in the name of rigging or using federal might, they can't still do without the people, because they want to use the people as a bane of whatever they are doing. But we don't realize it, because they believe that somebody have to project me before I can get there. But it's a fallacy. It's a fallacy that is not it's not going to fly. So guys, let us hear your opinion. What do you think that this man should step down just because of he should not be seen as being portrayed, or not be seen as being sponsored by a godfather, which Edo people do not even want to hear as we speak? Leave your comments below and let us know what you think. Thank you.